Hello YouTube, this is Alignment Games and welcome back to my RPG horror series where I'm going to show you how to make a basic and a general idea of how to make a horror game inside RPG Maker, specifically VX Ace. Like I mentioned before that I know that the new one is out, however I wanted to do VX Ace before I go ahead and maybe do a video for MV since I've already been using VX Ace for a while now. Um, but yeah, before we begin, one thing I wanted to say is that one of the things I wouldn't say is that you probably want to need is I want to change the how can I say the intro for the title screen, specifically the wallpaper. I went ahead and went online and typed in Forest Night, and found this image, which is basically you can get it from Google Image. It's whatever, but it's just to match the theme of the game. It's very simple to change the theme, the intro specifically in the title screen. But yeah, I also went ahead and made some adjustments to the map. As you can see, I added like it's sort of like a maze. If I make this a little bit larger, you can see it's kind of like a four pathways, and that's because one of the things like I want to show you today. Maybe if you're making an RPG horror, usually you have like sometimes mazes, sometimes you have like puzzles. I went ahead and made like a sort of like a maze where you have like different paths, and maybe one path takes you to the right one, while like the other ones probably start you over. And we could probably even put something in the top where when you enter a place, you can a new area of the screen, you can tell whether or not if you chose the right path and everything. And I'm going to show you how to change like the settings for the map, which means that to change it from looking from daytime, we're gonna make it either evening or I prefer making it darker since it's like a horror game. But yeah, enough about that. Let's dive in. So like I said, I went some and made some adjustments. I made better chose better forest tiles or assets, if you will. If you're interested, I use this, and then I ended up fixing it with this one, which doesn't take too long, and I can go ahead and fix it later because some of them are not even. But yeah, last time we went off is that we made like a the inside of this little log cabinet, and we have our character in the starting position. Um, and everything. One thing I want to do is that usually is that specifically when I made my RPG horror game, I put like these how can I say these shelves, not shelves, but like a table with a book, and this book represents like saving. I know that RPG Maker has a thing where you can go ahead and save in the menu, but I wanted to show you how you can also save like in game, and then I can show you later on how to remove the save feature out of the menu, so you have to pretty much save when you find these. So let's say if there's like a trial and error, you can go ahead and spam save, so your character can catch up. Maybe you want to have like little checkpoints and stuff, and I'm gonna go ahead and choose this little table right here. Maybe go ahead and put it right here. Now, the thing with RPG Maker, you can't put like these tiles on top of each other, otherwise they like overwrite it. And when you do that, then it doesn't look appropriate. Like maybe the book might have it under the on top of the floor, or usually you just have like a table. And the way I do it, or a lot of people do it, is that you make them into an event. So if you make a table, you highlight. Let's put a maybe like a book. Um, yeah, where is it? Something like a maybe an open book, and we'll probably call this save. And you can access anytime. And let's go to event command. And the way I like to do is that um, a lot of the games what you have is that they give you an option whether or not if you want to save. And let's go ahead and put like a little text, and let's write do you want want to save the game? then you put like that. And usually if this is like a command from like the game, we usually like prefer to choose dim background. And yeah, that's what it will look like, and press that. Now, one of the things is that in these cases you're supposed to show like choices, whether it's yes or no. To do that, one of the things I wanted to put is show choices, which means it gives you the option to either write yes or no. And we'll go ahead and put that. No means that nothing will happen, and you can come back anytime when this repeats. But if you choose yes, go back to event command, and they should have a open save screen where you can go ahead and save. And like that's pretty much how it is. And make it same as character, and it's run triggers by action command. So our character has to press like the action button, which is either A or enter or maybe space, and he can go ahead and save. Just want to double make sure. Yeah. Okay, so we'll have that. So like I was saying, one of the things I wanted to do is change the picture for the wallpaper for our title screen, since if we go ahead and boot it up, it kind of looks like a standard RPG-ish, and it's like happy and bright. I'm not sure if you can hear the music, but the music isn't cheerful. Isn't scary at all. So go ahead and shut that down. And to do that, one of the things is that if you have like already an image that you created and you want to go ahead and put it, first thing you want to do is open up Resource Manager, and then from there you want to go ahead and press import. And I just want to double make sure, game over, window, there's supposed to be a specific file for adding pictures. Just want to double make sure. Tom Mountain, wait, no, this is just for icon. Okay, for now we'll just put it inside the picture graphic. So go ahead and find your picture. Okay, we go ahead and close it. Then hopefully go into database, go into systems, and from here, if I shrink this down, I don't know if you guys can see it, there's supposed to be a thing that says title screen. Yeah, one of them does say that it's like this, but world, what is this, title graphics, don't need that. Up, where is it? Which one has the folder? Inside Demon Castle was this? Yeah. World, just want to make sure. Oh, just bear with me. I'm trying to make sure. Okay, might be this one. Hopefully, oops. Hopefully this is the right file for the pictures. Close. Open up. Graphics. Yep, here it is. And obviously we're going to remove that. If you want, you can go ahead and add, I guess, more of a background, but we'll just do something basic like that. Game title, yeah, or unless you want to go ahead and, like, if you use something like GIMP or Photoshop, you can probably just put the name of the title on your picture, so that way you have to, like, have it drawn for you. But just for the sake of this tutorial, and let's see what happens when you open up. See what it looks like. Yeah, I gotta be just doing some adjustment, and that is way too cheerful over music. Let's go ahead and change the music up So we go into database. The title screen, the theme. What is this? Let's change the pitch maybe. Yeah, that's not bad. Oops, let me turn this off. Yeah, let's go ahead and do that. Yeah. So we hit OK. Alright, now it should be good. One of the things is that a lot of RPG games, horror games, or even games in general have is that they have an intro screen that describes like the theme or the setting of any game typical, and it's really easy. All it is just you open up a new map. It doesn't really matter. We can call this like intro, so we know what it is, and we go ahead and do that. And this will be where our character would actually start, because as soon as the game loads, this intro will start as the first thing. And I guess we'll put intro as well for a command, and let's go ahead and maybe put the trigger for auto run, because it will automatically happen. There's no conditions. And oops, let me change this up. And let's say maybe let's show some text. Now if you have a story in mind, you already know how to probably like put like a beginning. Maybe you want to have some music playing in the background while this is going. Personally, since it's like a horror and like it takes place in the woods, let's say maybe I don't know, four teenagers went I don't know, camping, but though it won't make sense if they have a log. Maybe 4 teenagers, I don't know, lived in a log cabinet, and lived in a log cabinet, and they lived in a log cabinet. I guess for a getaway, why not? For a getaway, and 4 teenagers lived in a log cabinet for a getaway, and I don't know, one night they, I don't know, heard a sound coming outside, and one night they heard a sound coming outside, and I don't know, 3 of them went to go check. While one of them stayed behind, and let's make this, I guess, transparent, maybe because of since it's like or you know what, let's make it dim background, why not, even though it's gonna be black, but still stayed behind. And it's actually, you know what, before we continue, let's add maybe some music for dramatic effects. So I would just cut, so hold on, and I don't know, maybe you can add music, maybe if you don't, you can play background music. And let's see, huh, that's actually not bad. What? No, no, why does all these music gotta be so edgy? But no. um yeah, I guess we'll stick with this for now, why not. And let me actually turn it off. Edit, stop, and we can go ahead and paste back the text. And let's continue. Maybe stay behind. Tom was on duty. Was he on duty? No, Tom was, yes, waiting for his gang to come back, but they never did, and so begins, let's end this with cheesiness, I guess, and so begins the nightmare. There we go. Nightmare. And just to keep it short and simple. So yeah, that's good. So that's probably good for a title. So then after that, when you go ahead and have your intro, one of the things is that our character is still gonna be inside the intro text box area, since there's no way to leave. And so one of the things we have to do is that to get him out of that place, get him out of the place, and we'll do a transfer player, and then from transferring from there, he starts, where is it? Yep, the inside of this cabinet, and he's gonna be looking down. I don't have it like this. Yeah, it does an auto run. Okay, and let's have our character here. And actually, one of the things is that if we're gonna have our character here, we might want to go ahead and make sure that we don't see him inside the intro text. So one of the things is that we're gonna head to do is go back into the database, and we'll start off with transparency. So he's invisible, you can't see him. Okay, and one of the things that happens is that since he's invisible, you can't see him for that, but when he gets transferred, he's still gonna be invisible. So let's find like somewhere on top of the wall where you don't normally can go on top to, or you can't reach. So let's go ahead and maybe change this to change character back. And then the only thing we're going to do is that we're going to change transparency, so his transparency will be off, and in the case of this, there's no condition. This is triggered by parallel processing, which means that it happens automatically, but it's not like auto run where you can't move or you freeze until the event is over. So let's see how that looks. So we'll start a new game. You can't see him. And yeah, one of the things that I should do is probably move the text box maybe in the middle. Or maybe it could stay in the bottom. So the begin nightmare happens. And he gets transferred over. And one of the things I should do is also change the music, but yeah, the music is overlapping, but that's fine. As long as we got something. So let me go ahead and finish up and do something like that. What I was gonna do, change the music, so okay, so it's back inside. Go ahead and press this and play background music, and we're gonna put none. Let's go ahead and do that. And one of the quick things I wanted to show you is that, like I said, is that since it's like a forest and it's like horror and stuff, I prefer to make it maybe nighttime to give it more of atmospheric. And let's put this like change time, a new event. So change time, and we're gonna go ahead and make this like a parallel processing. And what's going to happen is that also to put it out of reach of your character, because all you're going to do is just change some effects. Go into the event command, and where it says screen effect, let's go ahead and tilt the screen. And so you RPG Maker has all these different options. You can go ahead and play around with the RGB, but they have some preloaded, so dark, sunset, night, something like this. I guess it's like the dawn, I guess you can say dawn. And let's make this wait for completion, no, unmark this. I guess let's make it, let me see if they can make it okay, 0, so it's instantly. So dark or night, dark or night. Let's make it night, just because, maybe because you can go ahead and make it dark. It's just that if it's dark, you can barely see the screen unless you brighten up the computer. But yeah, let's try that quickly, and then I'll probably end this. Yeah. For teenagers, yada yada. Yeah, there we go. We're getting there. And yeah, and then that's fine. But I just want to keep this video like not too long. And then I understand that in the next video I will show you how to connect the maps, and we'll go ahead and put a sign here, and we'll even go as far as to make the maze so it looks intricate. But I want to show cover more of the basics just to get this little project and series going. But yeah, thank you so much for watching. Like, comment, subscribe. Your view is very appreciated. If you have any suggestions or tips or tricks yourself, or if you dislike it because of something, please leave any feedback. I'm always looking and seeing to any improvement. But yeah, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video.